Hey, what's up, y'all? So, Diddy's former associate, Mark Curry, decided to speak out against Diddy. Check this clip out.
Hey man, let's go. Hey man, Craig Mack and Black Rob did not live to see this moment. And this was a moment like, I'm telling you, Craig Mack was so furious with Puff. He hated Puff so much that I used to have to calm Craig down. Like, Craig, just chill out. Let's go record a couple of songs and, let's just chill out, man. We was on tour. We was like, yo, come on, man. We gonna make it work. He hated Puff. He hated Puff. Then I had Black Rob. He not like hate Puff, like it's just, you be like, man, only thing we got, sometimes you realize the only thing we got is us. Now let me tell y'all something. Look at how many bad boy artists had to go to jail. And you be like, yo, we had to go to jail and was an artist on your label, so the whole time he was in jail, and they was like, hey, ain't you bad boy from Bad Boy? Ain't you from, and people be, ain't you from now? People be, they seeing me, they be like, ain't you? And you be like, yo, people had to go to jail that worked with him. Shine, prison. Loon, prison. Rob, prison. Yo, man, I knew I ain't want to have nothing to do with it right when that was going on. I was like, okay, that's my calling. Everybody who want to be down with him is going down. And then I looked, and then I was like, yo, I'm starting to see what's going on. What I saw was, I was like, Mark, it was like, it's that nobody that's around him, or even that's around you, is willing to tell him how to humble himself. How to humble himself. Make sure y'all go get one of these books too. 66 people and 70 people, and go get a book. If you want to DM me and you can get one of them autographed, let me know, because I'm trying to, I've been saying this right here for so long, and people are just now getting on. I done wrote a whole Bible about this. It's like a hip hop Bible. You got to have one. Get 2 of them. Keep one in your bathroom, and then keep one by your living room table. All right, so let's go. I'm like, yo, I've been saying this thing for so long, and then you got people. You got people, like I got people that's actually people around me, and you be like right now, how do I feel? How do I feel right now? Wow. I'm so amazed, man, that God works so fast. Like, even when you might think it's a lifetime, and it's really not a lifetime, it just happens. So when it happens, you be like, man, it's happening. And you, everything that people had to go through around you, you kind of facing it. Now, let me tell y'all one thing we're going to have to do. All right, this is from me straight to you. And somebody, today I was like, yo, I pray for him. And then they was like, why would you pray for him? I be like, because even people, when they do wrong, people who are sinners, everybody needs prayer. So we can never stop praying for people. And so I believe in the power of prayer, so I always pray, and I be like, you know what? God, the same way that you can put this brother in that situation, show him a way that he can get out of it. And as long as, a lot of people always want to talk about the problem, but they don't never have nothing to say about the solution. Problem is, we ain't got no money. Solution is, we need to get up and go do something. We, collectively as us, they be like, they thought we was just you when it came to you having to go hustle to get something. But anyhow, it's when you going through a thing and you say, okay, I know when it's time for me to give back. I know when it's time for me to relax, right? and you be like, I know when it's time for me to call friends that I haven't spoken to in a while and say, hey, you know, we haven't talked. I called a friend of mine the other day for the first time in probably about 10 years. And I just picked up the phone and called him. He was like, yo, I've been waiting on this day for a long time. And I was like, what you mean? He was like, I've been waiting on you to pick up the phone and call me because I just didn't know if we were still friends. Like, I don't know if you remember the things that, you know, our childhood and how we grew up together. I was like, yo, I'll never forget that. Or how we grew up like that, I'll never forget that. But sometimes that's just, you know, what I feel I got to do to let that friend understand that, you know, like, I'm with you. You don't have to reach out to me for me to reach out, for us to communicate. Some people, if you don't pick up the phone sometimes and call somebody, if you don't do it, they'll never pick up the phone and call you. And then what happens is you'll never hear from that person ever again in life because they won't pick up the phone and call you. They feel like, yo, you know what? You be like, yo, why every time I talk to you, I pick up the phone and call you? You don't never pick up the phone and call me. You got to look at this kind of stuff. Now, I've been telling Holmes, I said, Holmes is Diddy. I said, bro, listen, there's no way in the world you can keep going on in life being this big you and thinking that everybody around you is little. There's no big you and little me. That's what I used to always have to say. Yo, no, there ain't no big you, little me. Ain't none of that. Go get you some what? Man, ain't no big you, little me. Just because I come and I want to be an artist on your label don't mean that I got to conform and think like how you think and all of this. I got my own life. I got my own friends to hang out with, do my own thing. You understand? That's just how I go. And we don't like hanging out with you, actually. You understand? Because this is just business. I just want to do business with you, but I don't want to hang out with you. That's how I always was. I was like, I do business with you. I don't want to hang out with you, though. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like the way y'all party and stuff. I don't like the hours you go out. I don't like none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how y'all get down, period. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I was. And I just leave that there. But look. Now, he said, why would you pray for him? Everybody needs prayer. So in this time right now, I pray that, let me tell y'all another thing real fast before I get to that. I don't know if Puff is strong enough to go through what Bill Cosby and R. Kelly's going through. I'm being honest with you. I don't think that he's able to do it. And so I really think we need to pray for our brother because you just don't want him to take the other route out, and some people do that. But when you look at it, you be like, how many people took that route out as a result of energy you created? It's like, everything you've done is coming back to you. It's coming back on you. Everything, every way that it go, you got jail, you probably sitting there thinking about jumping off a building or flying your. You be like, damn, man. You be like, it's playing on him with the pilot down. He got a pilot. The pilot, is he flying the plane by himself? That's what we want to know. Is he flying the plane by himself? Y'all give me 2 seconds. Anybody let me go let my dogs in. His daughters need, let me give y'all some game. Now, when it comes to the kids, we don't really like to get the kids all involved in this kind of stuff. And one thing I can say is the look on Christian's face was, it was very it was a shock to him, and he looked disappointed. And my message now goes out to the kids, because even though no matter what's going on, it doesn't have nothing to do with them, and I still want them to, no matter what's going on in their life, that, we still love them, because we still love the kids, man. We love all the kids, regardless if they do wrong or whatever, because you know, at least when you do wrong, you have a chance to correct it and do right. So we don't give up on people who do wrong. You know, we never gave up on they pops or nothing like that. You know, we don't give up on them, but it hurt me to see those kids in that situation. You know, I really did. You know, I was like, wow, you know, they don't know what's going on. They might be confused right now. You know, like they probably don't even have nobody to call to really get advice from. Like, do they have a relationship with Janice Combs? You know, who had the publishing? You know, did they have a relationship with her? Like, how are they going to be okay? So, you know, we got to look and be like, you know, even though this is going on and all of this, and I seen they was at his house, they went up in there, and then they went in, they said, yo, it's going to take us an hour to go through his house because there's so many rooms, and they was just putting everybody in handcuffs and bringing them out. And then I'm like, damn. Then they said that he on a plane in Antigua or something like that. They said he way down there by where Rihanna from, but where that place is, y'all know what it is. So he out there Barbados.
Hey, what's up, y'all? So that was Diddy's former associate, Mark Curry. And he decided to speak out against Diddy because he's been on a lot of platforms lately doing interviews. He's been on the Art of Dialogue platform, Bomb First platform, and all these platforms just to expose Diddy. He used to be a really good rapper for the Bad Boy Records. He used to rap, and he used to be close to Diddy. And he's saying that Diddy is definitely guilty of all the things he's accused of doing. So make sure to like this video, subscribe, and watch next videos I got for y'all.